Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, crossbar! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's another good win of the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. 75 minutes played. Oh, great play! Elects to cross. Quality ball. Spread it left.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Showing good feet. And the shot! Nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7. À sa place, le numéro 8.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Vardiol wins the duel this time. Jacob Murphy looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish right from the top draw. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that could set him on his way. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That's a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is well cleared. Nedved never out of the action for very long. Not the most accurate pass. Chambers. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, he's found support out wide. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward.
Mbappe! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Rice. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Closing in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. France still without a single shot on target. Who played through for the wide man. And the shot! Goal! France! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Mikel Oyarzabal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. Robertson scooting forward. Mbappe is onto this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernandez is wide and looking to get onto this. Lovely bit of skill. And the ball's gone astray. And he's had it nicked away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. And he's... Agahawa! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ruggeri, great ball if he can get there. That's an excellent interception. And that is well cleared. Elects to cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, easy pickings there. Son Heung-min. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good spread. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be
This is
1 minute
Jimenez.
at a time.
Looking to play him in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous
And
too.
a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Number 3.
And that is all they have time for. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Please be reminded,
It's an
everyone,
eye-catching
that tickets
scoreline,
for the midweek
but it's a
friendly
fair
game
reflection
will
on
go
what we've
sale
just seen
as of
in this
today.
first half, Peter.
Please visit
Now
the
they
online
just need
ticket
to
office
make
for
sure
more
they
details.
retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Substitution for France. Number 3, Samu Angehawa. Coming on the field is number 9, Ousmane Dembele.
So off we go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. More and more. Oh no, what has happened here? Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 48 minutes is
So could they be onto something here?
Declan Rice. Declan Rice.
Zabani. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Robertson. Son Heung-min. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, they could be caught out here. The ball has bounced loose now. And that is out of play.
Substitution for France. Number 8, Lamine Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Neymar.
Ruggeri, who's set up one goal so far. Rice, and it's Fernandez. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substitution for France. Number 7, Enzo Fernandez.
France perhaps contemplating their
Coming
next
on the
change
field
here.
is number 10, Mikel Merino.
France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Rice. Now Mbappe. Ruggeri. He's found a way through. And he lines up a cross. Deftly away. Son Heung-min. Merino proves too strong. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Number 6, Declan Rice. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Fernandez. Lovely, now then.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a good run down the left. And it's made its way to him. Tacho getting this one clear. Mbappe. Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. And this is Dembele. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has not gone well. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Son Heung-min. It's a good run he's making out on the left. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they've got rid. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
India have the chance to go the other way. Andrić. Oh, some astute defending there. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Merino. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ruggeri. Played back to the goalkeeper. And that will be it. France are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
And a quick reminder,
how would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the... And the shot! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Number 7.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking to play him in. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Agahawa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Probing pass, floated through, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's on it, can he get away? Haaland! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Fernandes. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Rice. Szoboszlai. That has been cut short. It's not an especially good pass, that. Fernandes. Cucurella gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Agahawa. Agahawa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Oh, Fernandes! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Haaland is herring after that one. That's been cut out, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a searching pass. Rice, Mbappe. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Andrick. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Uzbekistan, number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Second period then
Number
underway.
11, Rafinha, coming on the field. Number 27, Eric Lima. Number 20, Lamine Yamal.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Well, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! Agahawa is onto it in a flash. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. Bellingham. Played into space. And it's Cucurella. Tries to play it through. In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Oh, what has happened here? That's a throw.
Substitution for France, number 3, Samu Amihawa. Coming on to replace him is...
Pulls out once
number
more.
9, Ousmane Dembele.
Alexander-Arnold. That is good alertness.
Might want to be careful there.
France still have the cards to affect this game. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. Hits a shot! And that's a good finish. And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 7.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Uzbekistan have their lead. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field is...
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super. He's had a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide. Elects to cross. Oh, and there's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Substitution for France.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Number 17.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Number 7. Enzo Fernandez. Coming on the field. Number 22.
Kusanov.
Aymeric Laporte. Number 4. Bukayo Saka. Number 10. Mikel Merino.
Laporte. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tacho spots it and intercepts. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Merino. Oh, red, nice interception. Szoboszlai. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's good vision. No luck with that dink over the top.
Have been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland might just make this. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Merino. And we're done. France perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was
is a
probably
security
more
announcement.
slugfest than a...
Please
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This looks promising. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Agahawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Threads one in. Mbappe. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's managed to get free. Shoots! That'll be a throw-in. Still goalless. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Rooney. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rooney. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Great ball if he can get there. That is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's Rooney! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rooney is offering a right smile there.
And here's Rooney. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rooney. Andrick. We expected better, and so did he. Koundé. He's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
That has not gone well. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass, and that was asking for too much. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A probing pass. That's good vision. Agahawa. And the shot! Goal! France! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game. And he's let fly! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. That's rather hopeful! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
France leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Great chance! Deftly away. And here's Bergkamp. Mbappe. Ruggeri. Bergkamp. Rooney. Rooney! Agahawa might just make this. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring it. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yamal. Bergkamp. Oh, good read. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. France just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Good run down the right. Out for a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Now it's Messi. Fernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look...
Oh, just a keeper now! And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rice. Well, they could break here. France still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez stood his ground strongly. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Ruggeri wins the duel this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores en Francia. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el
He's
dorsal
felt that,
24,
hasn't he?
Neymar. El dorsal 21.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
10, el dorsal 14.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that was vital. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cucurella. Oh, that's fabulous. Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill. No way he was going to be out-muscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That has ended up in no man's land. That could spell trouble. Bergkamp, Shevchenko. And it's hoisted clear. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Merino. That's a throw.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been flattened there. Yep, it's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Sabani.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Koundé. And that's that. France can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome
today's
one and all.
match.
The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Against
Gorgeous,
Spain.
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly, the example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
Vardiol is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Opts to play it back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's right! Good reaction.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Ruggieri picks it up out wide. France can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
The goal scorer for France.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ruggieri. Mbappe. And a chance! France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. That is good progress on the left.
Oh, great feat, that.
Pinches it off him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Royce. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Messi having a look.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Now there's the shot! Looking for a runner. And it's Musiala.
Spain really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Shevchenko! And he's stuck it away! Spain are all square! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Spain restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Royce! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's being shifted off it. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Royce looking to receive it in space. Agahawa going after that. Vardiol. Well read, nice interception. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So we're ready to go. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
50 minutes is number 3.
France leading now.
Agahawa.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vardiol. Royce. Vardiol wants to run onto this. Ruggeri. Can he spark a counter here? It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Royce is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Royce. He's picked his way, and Royce! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for France. Number 3.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Number 9.
That is good alertness. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Royce. Here's a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for France. Number 5.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Number 6.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Number 10. Mikel Merino. Number 14.
And it's Royce. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution for Spain. Number 19. Kylian Mbappe. Number
And here's
8,
Rafinha.
Lionel Messi.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Coming on the field.
Well, the
Number
defence
18,
proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
24.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe gets into a good position. Cucurella. That's tidy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a good run down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
They've got to throw in. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Merino. And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kane. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
This their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Towering header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Kane has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Badiashile. Rafinha. Desperate defending required here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Neymar. Rafinha.
Minutes have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nicely worked. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Royce has found the net here, of course. Looking for the run. Vardiol. Deflected behind for a corner kick. All hands on deck for this one. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Has a look up and delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. The game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. Things already rolling.
Lyon really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yes. Agahawa! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. He's found a way through. Now it's some... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Gol marcado para a França.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good pressure, determined, intense. He has found a way through. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, really well played.
Goes for the shot! France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Jong. Burmo. Out towards the flank. Now it's Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. He's great chance! Off the post! And he's heaved it away. And that has put a halt to things. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Rice! There's the shot! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Tacho picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Agahawa. Rice. Lyon are looking to break at pace. He's got away. Tacho simply refused to be outdone there. Fernandez has created one goal already. Nicely shaped ball. Agahawa has it in a wide... And the shot! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Gol marcado para a França.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rice aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to belt it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that is wildly off target. De Jong. That's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Distributed tidily. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. And Yamal. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Agahawa. That's an excellent interception. France have their second corner now. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Burmo. That pass has been well intercepted.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has ended up in no man's land. And the through ball. Agahawa. Good read, needed to be. Rice. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Away we go again. Martinez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That is a crunching tackle. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 2 then. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not a bad try by any means. Ake. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. And it's Szoboszlai.
That was lovely, that.
And a chance! Koundé gets it away. Oh, what has happened here? Ake with the cross. Martinez claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Substituição no time da França. Camisa 3. Camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9, camisa 24.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That has not gone well. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. De Jong. And that has left him in a heap. Rice. Van Dijk. Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Jong. Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Camisa 5. Camisa
Alexander-Arnold.
6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
France
25.
have now used up
Camisa
all but
10.
one of their substitution windows. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Decent chance! It's run loose. In he goes again! Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
Para a França. Aos 27 minutos do
It
segundo
was
tempo.
wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.